哇，这么多人给 NASA 开会员。NASA 给不给马斯克返钱啊？其实我听不太懂，有没有实时翻译？他们的那个弹幕太快了，看不过来。这不是 NASA 官方的吗？下面写的是 NASA SpaceX， 不是官方。哦，他这个直播间是开了那个会员发言，所以大家踊跃开会员，就为了骂他，或者祝贺他。耍一说不得。我要批评一下这个 NASA 的设备，听上去有点电流音啊。我听懂了一个单词 pressure， 压力，不知道是马斯克的压力还是火箭的压力，应该是火箭的。我其实作为特斯拉的股东，我也有压力 ，pressure is on me。他们就像一个大鲨鱼，两个眼睛。我这低端解说会不会有点太低端了
？Potential second flight of Starship. Just pointing that out here. Also pointing out that they are still apparently working on a boat issue in the range, but they might hold a T-minus 40 seconds to resolve that. They have the possibility to do that, as we hinted on before and probably guessed on before. So if this issue still remains when they are
啊，这个画质就1080啊，行不行啊？
remain that one final issue in the range.
没有弹幕，没有字幕。
So they're working on everything with the vehicle. Yeah. Everything else seems to be good to go.
And on the other hand, I think everyone in the chat should tell that guy to move his boat. 100,000 people are waiting just in our chat alone for this.
同时传译了啊。
On the other hand, how awful would that be? It could happen that they just don't hold, and they go through. And it catches up. So once we get to that point of the T-minus 40-second point in the count, I think
术语太多了，我怕我翻译闹笑话。
If something happens, nothing happens, then they probably have held the count, but definitely it is a very tense moment in the count.
问一下你们这些，我也不知道叫火学家、科学家吧？这个火箭有多大呀？我就问一点我比较老百姓能够懂的问题。这个火箭多大？它的高度有多少？120米。120米。哎呦，这怎么看着像我小区？这真的批评一下这个收音设备。直径多少呢
？Not sure if he can. Oh, they may not need to hold. They may not need to hold. So
120米高。
Okay.
They are currently undergoing gimbal checks on the inner center engines of the booster. Boy, if they don't go through the hole, that means
我觉得有些同学
we're going through that whole point and
真的性焦虑很严重。在这说火箭呢，他现在天天跟他联系起来，说啊没我粗，一会儿又改了一下，听上去很粗啊，那就跟我一样粗吧。你们能不能不要把世间的所有的棍状物都当成自己，所有的动物都当成你的爱人啊？我们现在在看一件非常 high level 的啊，科学界。是向太空发射火箭的，你就天天考虑你那茶壶嘴儿，服了。你能不能着眼一下星辰大海啊？
No, I believe they're going.
Are they going? All right. If they're going, we see the fire X, the deluge, and then it's going. Oh,
right, and we'll.
哎，5431是要发了吗？不是，怎么？哎 ，hold 我懂，就等一等。 怎么比我迟到还严重？看来我从来不迟到。哪有这种啊？54321后的。嗯。Hold on.
And we should mention to our viewers that this is something that SpaceX has planned to do.
我觉得这两个主持人，他们身边有好几个本子，一个是就是提前写好的，正常发射了我念这一块，hold 住了我念这一页，炸了我念这个，啥事儿没发生又推迟了我念另一块，反正就是好几个本子照着念，就准备好了。这个 hold 了，我的股票怎么会股票就 holy shit 了。
You always need to be able to interrupt because as soon as that fire X goes, it's action time. So.
现在是，它是美东时间多少了？现在美西时间是美东时间，现在美西美东是不是一个时间啊？哦，没有分哦，它是不分冬令时、夏令时，美西亚、美东还是分？SpaceX 没上市，特斯拉上市了呀，我买了呀。它现在是7点 AM， 早上7点。哎，这么看，其实这张图挺漂亮的，你不觉得吗？就是很。除了清晰度不够以外，很有感觉啊！这张图，这个有点眩光。它上面写的是 CST 是什么意思啊？是什么的缩写
？Clock has apparently resumed counting down.
Okay.
Yeah.
我再问一下，这个圈是什么呀？这个圈，这不会是演播室倒影日光灯吧？这个圈是什么？芝加哥时间 Chicago 哦，中部标准时间。哎是啊哎。我靠，怎么不counting down了呢？哇哦！这个 Y 是它设计好的角度吧？我也不太懂啊，感觉像，我感觉好像是不是成了呀？还有多少秒能知道到底成没成啊？我没看见东西掉下来呢，是没分离吗？还看上去挺稳的，不过。
I believe at this point it's safe to talk again. As
it's safe to talk again.
Going with all 33 Raptor engines working here.
This is
already past. Yeah, already past max Q, approaching hot staging here.
他说现在应该可以讲了，他的32个引擎好像都成功什么什么什么，没听太清啊。
Absolutely, we are approaching the hot staging here. They're about 30 seconds away from the hot staging moment. This is where we will see this event we all have been waiting for.
刚才大家都不敢讲话。
Watch for it. I'm so excited to see this.
Yeah.
这个我听懂了。I'm so excited to see this.
They put in between these two flights to get to this point.
Absolutely.
Great job by our NSF crew getting these in.
成功了。
Also.
I believe that's hot staging.
I think so.
为什么刚刚突然？哎，这什么？
Oh my god!
So next up, we're going to see if we can see the.
它是分离吗？这是？
Oh god! It's burns.
Look at that.
你们说点我听不懂的词啊 ！Oh God， 我听不懂。
Wow!
除了 Oh God， 我啊。
That looked good to me, Alex. Like initial impression, but that
是成功了还是好像是他说 they look good to me， 他说应该是好像成了吧，不是炸了。
is on its way to Hawaii.
Oh my god!
Oh wow.
Ship 25 is already
分离成
past
功。
the McDowell line. It's already 90 kilometers up.
Wow.
Oh my god! This is unbelievable.
你可以从他的语气，就是你不完全不懂火箭，也能从他的语气来听出来，应该是成功。Unbelievable.
It appears that they have lost the booster on the
谢谢
booster,
奥利
but it's
李耀。
okay. Ship 25 is continuing. It's right now in space. It's past 100 kilometers
So we
in
can
altitude.
confirm. So we can confirm now. Starship for the first time ever has entered
It's
space.
in space. It's in space.
Oh my
但
god!
是我们能够
Starship
确
is
认
in space.
已经
And
in
it's still
space
burning in space too, which is
the
great.
third time。
And you can see all six
six
Raptor
engines
engines are
are
still running.
它所有的
Oh my
引擎
God
都在正常运转。
Now, Alex, when
Oh
they say
my
they lost
God.
the booster, was it? Did they have to employ the flight termination hardware on the booster, or was it atmosphere?
I was not able to really properly see it. It just
啊，我有
appeared
广
that
告吗 ？Sorry，
it exploded.
忘
But
记改那
again,
个设
you
置。
know, the
哎，
important
为什
part
么
was
我
that
为了
asking
广告
portion,
？Sorry。
the ship is continuing.
To
Oh my
Hawaii.
god, there's no words.
Yeah.
There's no words.
Right.
And this
I'm
is
sure there's a
okay.
lot.
All of
I'm
this,
saying
this is bonus.
Yeah, this is all bonus. We are in bonus territory. We saw a good first stage flight. We saw hot staging. We saw second stage ignition. This is
就是感觉他们达到了他们预期之外的成功。
And here we saw
Bonus.
just a perfect liftoff with no engine loss. We saw hot staging, and now we're on our way to orbit. Alex, you said the burn is longer than you thought?
Yeah. So the comparison between the booster and the ship is burning for 6 minutes. It's not 2.5. It's 6 minutes. So it's a long burn. So you know, a lot of patience to get to that point. They have confirmed
And-
trajectory is nominal. So
so
far
up
so
until
good.
this point, everything is good for the primary mission.
Yeah.
I'm fully admitting it. I never expected this. This is
those are
Wow.
ground cameras.
终于涨停。哦，他们没有涨停这个说法。
Does it count?
10个点。
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Apparently DAS is still tracking it.
That's awesome.
what wow.
要失去影像了
Real，kudos
拍不出来，
to
拍不到
manual
了。
track, by the way. Das is the master of manual tracking. So he is tracking this. This is with the Das AI employed right now, and he's getting this. He's getting this done for us. Dare I say, you all?
And we are
哦，
we are approaching step by step here and normal
现在
insertion. Step
屏幕
by
上
step, we are
的
getting
火
close
箭
here.
在小德看来
And
就
so
是一
far
张
it
激，
seems
就是一个激光
everything
笔
is
的大
going
小。
well. This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable！
Wow, Spacey.
If I look below there, that's our fuel tank level.
老马笑死了。
Telemetry on the-
老马发推了吗？可能还在
They are about 2
在
minutes away
组织语
from
言平复
Starship
心情。
engine cutoff, which
Yeah.
if they arrive there, I mean we might see a re-entry. I'm just saying it. We might see a
Yeah.
re-entry.
每小时16000
We're
千米，
about 9,000 kilometers away from that
我没读错吧？
almost orbital speed, because orbital speed is
怎么还
about
在加速
275
17000了
kilometers per hour. Definitely getting almost there right now.
Yeah.
Remember that
Oh.
with
Now what do we see
Okay.
in here? This is just.
I
18000
don't
了
know.
That's I think just the exhaust of the second stage, because yeah, that's just at some point the plume gets so big that it looks really funky here. But we are 1 minute away from Starship engine cutoff, and we still have 3 sea level and 3 vacuum Raptor engines running.
它最高速度会达到多少
Just remember that with second stages, the most part of the velocity is gained towards the end. So right now,
它现在进入到什么区域了呢？进入哪个轨道？它的终点是哪里呢？因为我之前没有太关注这个，各位科学家给我扫扫盲，它的终点是哪里啊？它的目的地。哦，这个颜色很像。很赛博朋克。
Still, at some point they will confirm it, and once they confirm it, that confirms a bonus for us. I'm speechless here. I'm honestly.
我也可以说 I'm speechless here. I'm speechless here.
Call out here. Coming up on the projected time that ship would shut down its engines.
这个镜头回到了海面上吗？这是。看看老马，老马正在控制自己，不要太兴奋。
In Hawthorne, everyone is super exciting. What a successful day this has been so far.
Standing by for acquisition of signal here, because they might not be in an area of a ground station where they probably confirm the
yeah.
这个是老马呀，怎么有人说戴帽子的是？哎，不小心站起来。
Staging, which is the big objective today.
We can there see Elon Musk behind the desk, standing there.
So
and we are waiting.
是不是要 waiting for him to？ 就是他要讲个什么话来着？要等着采访他，他发表什么感言？还可以把这边关。
That video comes normally by overflying ground stations, but we don't have a ton along our flight path. So fingers crossed that we will get some via Starlink on this mission since we're testing that out.
So if you're just tuning in,
哎，听不到他讲话哎。
这
个没打算公开是吗？现在还。
We are hearing some chatter on the net, so we're gonna try to parse that for you.
And we don't get that chatter anymore, do we, gentlemen?
现在还是内部讲话。
Oh yeah, it's but this is no matter what the result is, this is already a huge success.
Huge success.
And Alex, let me ask you this: if
所以我们可以，他们是把这个定义为巨大的成功，完完全全的成功。
Well, if it was completely nominal, sure, it should reach that point. Obviously, as they were mentioning, there's not a lot of ground stations. One of my hopes, part of the trajectory brings them sort of near the eastern range in Florida, so I'm not fully sure if maybe they can get that telemetry back.
Also, we will of course just say this after all of this. We will, of course, after this, bring you all the analysis of like, you can see the launch pad there. That looks better.
Still there. It's still there.
That looked way better. I'm already like calling it. That looked amazingly better.
恭喜各位股东。
Which is important. All right, so we're going to keep an ear.
看看我们这边投票的那个比例呢？ Fully success， 完全成功的占47%，不过这个是可能事后诸葛亮。 还有说取消的占13%，说 boom 的占18%。哎，我赶紧，有人说赶紧加仓，现在怎么加仓？现在大家都休息，再加就追高了。谢谢 Leo 的。
It might
谢
have
谢
happened that the flight
Firefox
termination system of the second stage has been triggered. That's a belief of SpaceX right now. That might have happened. We are waiting for confirmation.
Waiting for confirmation. Waiting for what confirmation?
Confirm that it worked.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's good. Then the FTS worked. Another checklist.
A lot of things worked today.
Yes.
The 33
and
engines. Did you see that?
Yes, and actually the flight termination system working was probably a bonus too.
我买了点儿，我买的是纳斯达克指数，还买了一些那个科技股，里面有特斯拉，没买多少。
I'm completely speechless.
一会儿他还要，是今天这几个小时之内，还是多久他要回收啊？返航。哎，怎么开始带货了？我都没好意思呢。看看人家的那个。 人家的，我认为他这个设计火箭挺走心的，但是设计 T 恤有一些不好理解。他这胸前弄个火箭，是不是抄袭钢铁侠的那个 core？ 36美元，做到了4XL。我觉得他的那个 T 恤和卫衣。 这设计有一些，不好说。他觉得自己就是钢铁侠本侠是吧？我知道。
Looks good.
Yeah, looks really good. So, and really now that things are we're kind of getting a handle on the information that's out there at the moment.
啥时间回收？啥时间返航啊？啥时候？谢谢拥抱老师的学而思广告。钢铁侠那个是一个小型的反应堆嘛，它这个。 特斯拉股票和 SpaceX 有关系吗？我觉得有吧。我估计科技股会全面上涨，这种所谓的板块轮动，不是板块轮动，板块效应。1个小时，半个小时，1个半小时，好嘛。那我们就暂时不看啦，等一会儿有消息再说。 他们都开始进广告了，我觉得现在应该小德，你干嘛呀？我估计现在就是属于比较轻松的时间。See you later.